Hi, in this video we're going to use Pythagoras theorem to find the area of a composite shape, a more complicated shape, where there's a circle involved or a semicircle or quarter circle. Now, we would need to find the area of this triangle on the right and also the area of this quarter circle on the left. Now, to find the area of the quarter circle, we would need the radius, so we need this length here. And this length here would also enable us to find the area of that triangle there. So let's focus on trying to find that length. Let's just call it x for the moment. Now, we could use Pythagoras theorem on the right triangle here, because Pythagoras theorem allows us to relate the three side lengths of a right angle triangle. So if we just draw out that triangle separately, we've got the 12.5 at the bottom, the 18.5 is the hypotenuse, the longest length, and this shortest length is, this other shorter length is x. So we can use Pythagoras theorem to relate these three sides. If we do one of the shorter lengths squared, so this is one of the shorter lengths, is the other shorter length, that's the longest length here. So we do one of the shorter lengths squared, say x squared, plus the other shorter length squared, so 12.5 squared. That gives you the length of the hypotenuse squared, so 18.5 squared. So that's Pythagoras theorem. And then we could subtract the 12.5 squared. And then to get rid of that squared, we square root both sides, like this. And we're going to put that in our calculator. And that gives you 13.638 centimeters. Okay, right, we've got x, so we can say this is equal to 13.638. And now we've got everything we need to find the area of these two shapes. Now let's first focus on, let's say, the quarter circle. If we had a full circle, let's draw that more neatly. If we had a full circle like this, and we had the radius of the circle, then the area of that circle would be equal to pi r squared. That means pi times the radius squared, right? So that's the area of a full circle, but we only want the area of a quarter circle. Oh, sorry. So a quarter circle like that, and if the radius is this, it's just going to be a quarter of that area of the full circle. So that area would be pi r squared divided by 4. So just a quarter of the area of a full circle. So let's find the area of these two shapes. The total area is going to be, well, the area of that yellow quarter circle. So it's going to be pi r squared over 4. So pi times, what's the radius of the circle? Well, we can see the radius of the circle is 13.638. Remember, the radius of the circle is the length from the center of the circle to the circumference of the circle. So that is 13.638. So 13.638 squared. Remember, it's the radius that's squared. It's not all of pi r squared. The squared only applies to the radius here. Then divide that by 4. And then we're going to add the area of the triangle on the right. So this purple triangle. Well, the area of a triangle is half times base times height. So we can do half times the base, which is this 12.5 at the bottom, times by the perpendicular height. So the height we said was 13.638. And now we just need to put that all into our calculator. And that gives you 231.3 centimeters squared. So is it to one decimal place? Yes, it is. So the final answer is 231.3 centimeters squared.